Hey y'all, it's Dorothy from PrepInYourStep.com, and today's video is really exciting because it is the start of a series I am doing this summer. So first off, I want to apologize for my voice. I wish there was a good story behind why it's really hoarse, but I think that I'm just tired and my throat's been feeling kind of weird. So I think that is probably the cause of why my voice sounds weird. But this series is going to be super casual. Obviously I'm in a t-shirt sitting on the floor of my bedroom, and I'm going to share some of my current favorites that will take place of the lately section in my Step Into My Week post. So I'll still have them written out where you can click the different things since it is a lot of products and things that I've been up to. But I thought it'd be fun to incorporate videos into that content just for the summer. I cannot guarantee that this is gonna continue all year long, but for now it's really fun. So this is the first of my latelys in video format. So if you're not familiar with what those are, then go ahead and click down and you can see a Step Into My Week post where I talk about what I've been up to, and then also the lately section includes things I've been loving, watching, reading, all sorts of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started before this becomes really lengthy, but I usually start out with what I'm reading, and this is the same as last week. It's The Wife Between Us. I'm very close to finishing it, but life has been kind of busy. I have a paper due on Thursday, but I'm going out of town on Tuesday, so I'm trying to finish that. But hopefully I can finish this before I go out of town so I don't have to bring multiple books, especially one that's nearly finished anyway. But I was sent this book to read, and it's in a genre that I love, which is psychological thrillers, and it has been so good. It's from, well, I don't want to give too much away, but there's some different perspectives in it, and it has had a lot of twists already that I'm interested to see what happens, especially because the reviews of it say that the ending is kind of a surprise. So if you like Gone Girl, The Last Mrs. Parrish, Behind Closed Doors, all the type of books that I read that are not like career-based, then go ahead and check this out. I'll link it below. Definitely a good summer beach read. The next is what I've been watching, and I blame my roommate Ellison for this entirely because she's been talking about trying to get me to watch Southern Charm since we've lived together, and I don't know why I held off for so long, but we just got a new Apple TV and she was like, we need to just download the Bravo app so that you can start watching it, and all seasons of Southern Charm are on there, which means that whenever we're in front of the TV, that's what we're watching. So I think we just started season 2. Granted, she's seen everything, she's just rewatching it with me. I'm banned from looking them up on social media, so if you are up to date, do not spoil anything because I have a long way to go, but I've been loving watching that as well. Next section is what I've been loving, and this I guess could also be an eating, but it is the RX bar in chocolate chip. I eat these pretty frequently, but I'm infrequent with how I buy them, so I'll like buy boxes for a while and then kind of forget about them and come back to them. But they're awesome because they have tons of protein and I think they're pretty tasty. I cannot speak on a bunch of the different flavors. I've really only had the ones that are kind of chocolatey just because that's what I gravitate towards with granola bars, but I really like this flavor, and they used to only sell it in the kid size and now it's in the adult size, so a little perk for me, but I have been loving those bars because they're a great little afternoon snack. Right, next up is what I've been wearing, and it's a pair of shoes that took forever to come in. So I thought I was going to have these well before the end of the school year, before I went to California, and there's some sort of delay in shipping, so I don't think they're available right now on Saludos' site, but I'll search around to see if I can find them because they're pretty great. But they are this like espadrille sandal. My brown sandals were down for the count. Like the front was all messed up, the ties were getting like super thin where they bent around, like I guess the lacing, so it was about time for a new pair of sandals, and this is what I chose to get, and they double wrap around your ankle. This is going to be really challenging to show you, and then they tie, so they're cute and they look great with dresses, they look great with shorts, pretty much anything you plan to wear in the summer. It's a great shoe, and because they're Saludos, they're really comfortable. So I'm going to try to find those for y'all, and I think they called this color brown, but it's a lot lighter of a brown than I was anticipating. But I still really love them, and I've been wearing them nonstop. For what I've been listening to lately, I am in the midst of making a new Spotify playlist, and it's a lot of just like random summer songs. A lot of it's like old country, but it's called Summer, and it's on my Spotify. It has about 22 songs right now. I anticipate having a whole playlist full of songs before the end of the summer. But if you're interested in that type of music, which honestly I'm not doing a good job describing any sort of genre of it, then I'll link that below as well in case you are interested. But I definitely like listening to country in the summer. That's just kind of my go-to. As for what I've been wanting lately, I'm still really wanting a pair of lake pajamas. I talked about those probably a month and a half ago in the wanting section of a different Step Into My Week post. So I still haven't ordered them because the color I want, they don't have my size, so I'm going to be patient and hold off, but hopefully they get those soon because I would really want some of those pajamas, and that was going to be my treat to myself for the end of the school year. So fingers crossed those are restocked soon. And for those of you that usually read the blog posts, you'll know that sometimes I include some other ing words, I guess, in the lately section, but for the video portion I thought it'd be fun to share my low and my high of the week. So I'm going to start with the low so that I can move in to the high and we can end on a positive note. But my low would be that Friday night I went to dinner with a friend, and then a bunch of us decided, oh, let's go to a brewery, we'll sit outside, it was super nice, we'll walk around downtown. And as we were walking to an ice cream place, a bug flew into my eye and stung it. I don't even know if it's going to be visible, but it's so red and really painful, and no one believed me. And I had to go flush my eye out in the bathroom of this ice cream place, and when I walked out, this eye was all the way open and this one was like that. So it was not ideal, and nothing's really worked to get rid of it so far, so I'm hoping that it goes away pretty soon. But fortunately it's not visible when, or at least I don't think it's that visible when I'm just looking straight ahead. But last night I was with my friends and a bunch of them were like, what on earth happened to you? So maybe it's more visible than I thought. But then moving into my high, so that was my low of the week, which really isn't that bad, but those sort of things would happen to me. And this is actually the second time that a bug has flown into my eye and caused it to get super irritated, but last time it tore out the inside of my eyelid, so progress this time. But I think I have two highs of the week. Last night some of our friends moved into a house, so they had a housewarming party, and it was so fun because they got a band and there were probably 30 something people. But it was a fun group, so that was really fun. And then my other high started as a low and then moved into a high. So at the beginning of the week, my computer just would not work, which I'm in grad school for one. It's pretty important to have a computer, especially since it's super fast paced and we have a paper due each week and assignments and things like that. But also with blogging, it was not ideal. So finally decided that I need to just move on and get a new computer, and so I ended up getting the MacBook Pro, and I really like it. I got the darker one with more storage, so this is a graduation present for the master's degree that I don't get until I finish in August, but I'm definitely excited to have that, although it is a lot more work than I remembered, having to transfer everything over. So I still am using my old one to try to do that and make sure that I get all of those things before it is completely dead. But having a new computer, one that is not shutting off on its own and is actually working at the rate it's supposed to, has been really nice. So I think that's all I have for this week. If y'all have anything that you've been loving lately that you want to share with me, whether it's what you're reading or you're wanting, go ahead and leave that in the comments, because I think it would be fun to have this as a conversation. And also if you want to share your highs and lows or what you've been up to, I would love to read about those as well. So I hope y'all are excited about this new portion of Step Into My Week blog posts, but also videos. And if you have any requests, as always, leave those below as well, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.